Test.
and leaving thousands homeless.
Test.
At Louisiana Krewe, we are deeply connected to the Brazilian community through our players and coaches. In times like these, we must come together and offer support and assistance. If you wish to extend your support, donations can be made to the Brazil Foundation and organizations actively involved in providing aid to the affected state. If you'd like to donate, we have a QR code of the Brazil Foundation at the entrance. You're welcome to choose.
Testing. 1, 2.
Together we can assist and bring hope to those in need during this challenging time. Thank you for your attention and compassion towards this urgent matter. Now, the starting lineups for Blue Goose SC.
Hello.
Goal. Number 0, Scott. Number 2, Jasper.
Hello.
Number 3, Gensavic. Number 4, Waters. Number 5, Sears. Number 8, Gonzalez. Number 9, Kidwell. Number 10, Turiel. Number 12, Orlanzini. Number 23, Cali. And number 25, Anansi. Now for your Louisiana Krewe. In goal, number 99, Shane Lanson. Number 2, Juan Braz. Number 4, Rafael Gonzalez. Number 7, Axel Garcia. Number 8, Paul Muir. Number 9, Junior Duran. Number 11, and your captain, Ricardo Galliman. Number 16, Albert Montague. Number 20, Iago Rodriguez. Number 5, Gonzalo Carrasco. And number 50, Kwesi Weston. Led by our coach, Juan Oliva. Tonight's center rep is Alex Connolly. AR1 is Gus Sanchez. AR2 is Mr. Burrow. And the 4th official is Mark Miller.
All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 USL 2 season for the Louisiana Krewe. Tonight's opponent is Blue Goose SC out of Shreveport. This is Seth Mansfield with Daniel Underwood tonight. Daniel, what are you looking for tonight?
Well, man, it's opening night, so we're just looking forward to seeing these guys get on the field, getting to know the players, the competition. But beautiful evening here in Lafayette, Louisiana, and just anticipating a great match between these two teams.
For sure, Daniel, for sure. To go through the starting lineups real quick, we just heard them here in the stadium, but for everybody at home, the Krewe, we're going to be starting number 2, Juan Braz out of Brazil, Rafael Gonzalez out of Portugal, number 4, number 5, Gonzalo Carrasco out of Spain, number 7, Axel Garcia out of Honduras, number 9, Junior Duran from the U.S. He's a New Orleans boy, Louisiana boy. Number 11, Ricky Calliman, who's captaining the side tonight from Brazil. Albert Montagal out of Spain, number 16. Number 20, Iago Rodriguez out of Spain. 50, Kwesi Weston leading the line. A forward from Trinidad and Tobago, and actually the leading goal scorer in the history of the Gulf Coast Premier League. And number 30, starting in goal, Shane Larson, another Louisiana boy. And for Blue Goose, number 25, Vanessa. Number 2, Gaspar. Number 3, Densetovic. Number 10, Turuel. Number 12, Orlanzini. Number 5, Sears. Number 8, Gonzalez. Number 4, Waters. 0 in goal, Scott. 23, Cowley. And number 9, Kidwell. We're just a few moments away from kickoff here. As Daniel said, we're looking forward to a beautiful night of soccer here. We'll see what Coach Joanne rolls out with. If he's going to roll out with his traditional 4-3-3, some variation to it.
Yeah, I believe based on the notes he sent earlier, it's probably going to be the 4-3-3. However, the other day in a preseason scrimmage, we did see him. It was in a 3-4-3, I believe, the other day against Xavier, the college in New Orleans.
Yeah, And with Ricky Kalaman standing or the center back, it looks like he is going to maybe be setting up in a 3-4-3 here. LCA Knight Stadium. Beautiful turf field, and here we go. Kalaman plays it easy back. Krewe looking early to put a foot on the ball and play it around. Feel out how Blue Goose is going to press him. Blue Goose so far not looking to jump the press. Good line splitting pass there. Working wide. The ball straight forward to Quessy with a good touch in. That's Junior Duran. I'm sorry, that was Axel Agersha with a great shot. Great touch there from Quessy. Daniel, I'll be interested to see if they look to possess the ball or if they look for that more direct attack through Quessy. What are you seeing there?
Well, I mean, with the way Blue Goose started the game, I thought that was an excellent, kind of slowed things down. And next thing you know, they played one into the channel, got an opportunity on goal. Typically, this first 5 minutes is when you want to come out and attack your opponent, and then things should settle down from there.
And so now, Daniel, we get to see how Krewe's going to set up in their press here, if they're going to jump the press or if they're going to try to bait Blue Goose into playing through them. Blue Goose with a long ball. Little direct. Good turn there from Juan.
Blue Goose in low pressure here.
Krewe building slow here, going back to keep. Looking to recycle it through the keeper. Good check back and a foul on Blue Goose there. Quick restart here. Yep, looked like he checked back there. AR down here has him for check back from an offsides position. It's going to be the Krewe ball. They're the ball back down and keep possession here. Over to Juan. Juan looking left to Ricky Kalaman, who's playing really deep right now. Gonzalez takes his space inside and plays it back to Juan. For a foul. Not sure how much I saw there. Ball's up, and it's going to be out. It looks like it's going to be out. Oh, it's going to be called for a goal kick. It's going to be a Blue Goose goal kick. That's kind of what Junior Duran's been known for the last couple of years, making those wide runs. And it's going to be interesting to see some of these new guys on the back line, if they can find him right there. Juan and Rafael Gonzalez were looking for him to make that run. He made the run, wanted the foul, didn't get it. Blue Goose is restarting here through their center back. Blue Goose slowing down the tempo.
Yeah, both teams just filling each other out early on. So with both teams playing low pressure, it's really about that movement off the ball. What I've seen from Krewe so far looks great. Really a lot of activity in the midfield and up top, and then when they get those opportunities to play and find their forward, they're playing a more traditional 4-3-3. You see their three forwards are basically holding space across the front line. So it'll be interesting. A little, same formation, but kind of two different tactics and styles of play.
To see who's willing to open up that space in the middle of the pitch and allow the other team to attack through the middle.
Yeah, all it's going to take is that first goal to open things up here.
Blue Goose going to try the right side here. That's actually a good ball. No touch, though, no first touch. Gave Juan time to close down, and it's going to be a Krewe throw.
Really like what I'm seeing from number 2. He's definitely in control from that center back position. That's what you want to see out of a central defender.
And he's a new player here for us, Daniel. His first year with the Krewe. He actually plays at Xavier University, and Coach Jawan's made a point of emphasis to try and get develop relationships with the communities and the universities around here, and they want the best players from the state of Louisiana playing for the Krewe.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we see players on the roster from LSU at Eunice and Xavier. Yeah, hopefully that continues to build. In our state, it's only a good thing. The more players we have coming here to play. LSU Alexandria as well. Yep, see LSU Alexandria.
And we also have homegrown talent like Junior Duran, who's from New Orleans. Ryan Jeanfro, who's on the bench today. Shane Lanson, who's starting in goal right now with actually a nice save right there, off of a cross from Blue Goose's left wing. Yeah, our first look at Juan Braz here looks like a center back. Ooh. Oh, good pressure here. That's actually Paul Muir who's starting out there. Paul's in his third season for the Krewe, an All-American from Oklahoma Wesleyan, a dynamic player who we expect to see on the ball. Really somebody who's fun to watch. He's a Spaniard, but he plays a little more Brazilian than he does Spanish. And that's a good-looking through ball from Blue Goose. They just can't get on. Nine can't get on the end of it. Good line-splitting pass from their center back. Krewe's going to have to restart here. Again, though, everything seems to be starting through Juan Braz.
Yeah, and I mean that's typical of a possession-oriented 4-3-3. A lot of build-up from the back, and with a player like Ricky kind of there patrolling the middle of the field, able to fill in for him if he does take some risk.
Here's some good combination play from Blue Goose there in the box. Great clearance there on the backside from the Krewe right back. Yeah, good combination there from Blue Goose. They found their way through the Krewe back line.
Yeah, you can see they're trying to set some pressing traps, and again, it's all about that off-the-ball movement.
Well, that's a great ball, Daniel. In for Paul Muir. Here he is with the ball. This is where he wants to be. What a great pass there, and it's easy. Oh, and they've got him. They got him offsides. He looked just a step, Daniel, just a step. But what did you see right there from the Krewe?
Yeah, great counter. Unfortunately, got a little unselfish there, and our player was in offsides position when he received the pass.
That's definitely what we want to see from the Krewe, though. You want to see Paul Muir getting the ball in space there. Could he have had it with his left foot right there, Daniel?
Yeah, I definitely would like to see him take a shot there. You know, he kind of passed on responsibility a little bit, but again, first opening game, they're still learning each other out. I think he was just trying to get acclimated to his teammate and help his teammate out.
And it's not on the scoreboard, but it's not bad ever to see the ball go in the net, right, Coach?
Yes, sir. We like to see that ball hit the back of the net anytime.
That's a hard foul right there, too. It's going to be a hard foul on Junior Duran on 10 for Blue Goose Turiel. But Blue Goose looks to restart quickly. They switch the field. Left back checking back to the ball. Well done. Closed down well. That was Axel Gersha in there. You know, he's got a lot of offensive talent, but he's great at winning the ball back in midfield. And here comes Paul Muir. Yeah. And the ball's played out from Blue Goose. Looks like Krewe's going to see, it's going to be a foul there. So, Daniel, what did you just see just now? It looked like he had somebody on the backside.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, got kind of caught. Looked like he tried to actually pull it back. But, yeah, I mean, that's what you want to see. You want to see us being dangerous in the counter. I think based off what I'm seeing early from Blue Goose is they are trying to overload the outside defenders a little bit. So you're seeing that fullback start to get up and trying to overlap with their outside forwards, outside wingers. So you should see Paul Muir and Junior Duran with definitely some 1v1 opportunities to be able to get in and get behind the defense here.
And I think if you ask Coach Joanne if he'd take that as a tactic and a strategy in the game, he'd be perfectly happy with that, particularly with Kwesi Weston making runs from a central position. But, yeah, Blue Goose is slowing it down here, now looking for a big switch. Yeah, well defended there. Bad touch, bad first touch. Krew's still on it, though. This could be dangerous, though. You're right. Your left back's out of position. 25 on the ball for Blue Goose. 1v1 with Juan Braz. Yep, he got caught high. we saw a little loss of space there from the Krewe. Some of the center midfielders getting caught a little too high. So far, 25. Benassa for Blue Goose is fairly active down here. They're looking like they're wanting to play through him quite a bit. Well defended right there from Junior Duran. And back to Juan. The Krewe will be able to get their foot on the ball here and try and keep possession. Try and work their combinations and their build-up. Yeah. Patience from Juan Braz. Didn't like what he saw, so he works it back through his keeper. Now back to him. Krewe's going to reset. Ooh, it was close. Yep. We could hear the center right there, Alex Conley, telling the Krewe, no foul, play on.
I think he said advantage. You know, we maintained possession there. He probably would have brought it back to the spot of the foul had we had a loss of possession.
Big switch right there. Right back got to it. A little miscommunication there from Axel Gersha and Junior Duran. And here's Blue Goose on the counter. He's Benissa again with the ball, and he looks to be the one that they're playing through.
Let's also let you know that our food sponsor tonight is Polo Loco.
Good ball there to Kwesi, who does well to hold it up. And a ball over the top from Ricky Kalaman. This is Junior Duran in space. But he was offsides. So what are you seeing from Blue Goose so far? Anybody standing out to you?
I mean, definitely 25. You can tell they're definitely trying to isolate him one-on-one, let him attack the back line there. So, yeah, Blue Goose is looking to play in the wide areas. Obviously, Krewe still continuing to build things up through the middle, find the channels.
And that's a couple of offsides there. Krewe just getting a little too excited about the attack, but it feels like it's coming right now. Blue Goose has had maybe one or two opportunities in the box. Probably, I wouldn't say anything was a big chance, but the Krew's had a couple here.
Yeah, I mean, at this particular point in the game, if you're being honest with yourself, both teams are fairly even. They both had good looks on goal. You know, nobody's really asserting their style of play yet. I think what you're going to start to see from the Krewe is, you know, we kind of talked about a little more rotation in that midfield three. Junior Duran's had some good looks. I think his touch is kind of, you know, he's looking to play that short pass back and then receive back into space. And a couple of times, unfortunately, that little short pass back has been game and comfortable with his teammates. You're going to see that little movement really clean up. And here you go, the experienced center forward, is it Kwesi? Yeah, getting back there, getting a tackle in. I love that from a center forward. He wants to get some action. He hasn't seen the ball in a little bit.
Yeah, and off of a giveaway from Juan Braz. We've been praising him, but that was a searching ball there. They couldn't find Kwesi, but Kwesi does the job to get back, slow down play after a turnover, and now Krewe can reset, get everybody back behind the ball and defend.
Yeah, you prefer not foul there, but you know, sometimes it's a little bit of energy there from your center forward. Kind of rallies the troops a bit.
Coach, that's a lot of man to slow down quickly.
See 25 off the ball movement here.
Good ball into the back post, and it's too deep. Yeah, it looked like he had 25 if he wanted to play him quick. Krew's going to get a quick restart here, though. Not sure that everybody was set for it. Kwesi was still pretty deep, lacking any targets up top, so everybody's got to regroup and find their shape here. But that's a great ball over the top to Paul Muir. Yep. And this is 1v1. This is what he wants. There it is. And a good hit. Unfortunately, directly at the keeper, but that's what you want to see. And that is a fantastic ball from Rafael Gonzalez, the left back here. plays a great diagonal ball to Paul Muir, who's playing in behind. Gonzalez, this is his first year with the Krewe, but he's played in the 3rd division in Portugal, and he's actually being scouted right now for MLS. Thiago Rodriguez did a good job right there to win back possession, won a duel, was able to get the ball back, play back to his keeper. Krewe tries to play through the lines, but they've given it away. Checking back, Blue Goose with the ball. And Alex Connolly's going to call that back. It looks like he was trying to play advantage there and maybe called that one back.
Yep. Got to remember, soccer's a contact sport there. Shoulder, contact's allowed. It's called a shoulder tackle. Love how confident he is on the ball there. From your center back position, it's so critical and crucial to have a player like that who doesn't panic under pressure.
And he does a good job right there, Daniel. You know, those center backs and those outside fullbacks, once they start shielding the ball in the corner like that, any touch, they're going down, and they're going to get that call, 99% of the time?
Yeah, definitely.
But he definitely likes the ball. He's back on it now. Plays to Gonzalez again. Gonzalez looking to sidestep his man. Plays back to keeper. Yeah, it wasn't the cleanest pass back to the keeper there. And he pulled Manuel Neuer, flicking it up and playing it over.
Yeah, definitely heel down, toe up, keeper.
And here's where you want Junior Duran. You want him isolated against a defender on the outside. Now, they've got numbers back that time, but that's what the Krew's going to look to do. Good run across from control it, but this is going to be out for a Krewe throw. No, Blue Goose did well there. It looked like they got 10 back behind the ball. Kalaman here. He hadn't been on the ball much this game, but they're going to want him to get on the ball. This is what he can do. It's that tight area quickness he's able to play with. Oh, he looked for the Meg there. Stays on his back, no foul, and does well to win a throw for the Krewe. You know, Ricky Kalaman's been a part of this program for years now. I think four years. And what we know about Ricky is that when he's got the ball at his feet, he can dance around anybody. He's made one or two defenders look like they don't know what they're doing in USL and Gulf Coast Premier League. So here we are, Krewe with the throw in.
Volume's low? Yeah, that's what he said. You got to really speak into it loud.
I don't want to scream.
Almost got to, I guess.
Yeah. Krew's going to get to reset here after a foul.
Oh, I got him. Little bit of gamesmanship there, trying to move the ball forward a little bit, but the fourth official and AR were on it.
I've always thought it's a lot harder to do that on a football field. Oh, Kwesi Weston with a good header, won it back centrally, but the keeper claims just outside of his 6, right in front of Paul Muir, who was looking to get on the end of Kwesi Weston's header. Yeah, a little hard to take 5 yards here when you got every yard marked off, huh, Coach?
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, ultimately you prefer a soccer field with no lines on it, but... And look,
beautiful facility, though. This is a beautiful facility. Field's perfect, too.
Yeah, and we apologize to the viewers. Still opening day for us here. We're still trying to get our equipment set up, so, we're going to try and talk a little bit louder into this mic so y'all can hear us, but forgive us if we have any technical difficulties this first day.
Kwesi Weston out wide to Junior Duran. This is where you want Junior 1v1 with the right back. A step over, looks to play the ball across all, and has one with his left foot. But that's where you want him. You want him isolated, Coach. You want him isolated with a defender. He's able to pull a couple of step overs and get a shot away with his left foot. This is where Krewe can really be dangerous, when they start working from the width in.
Yeah, you get a player like Junior Duran downhill. He's definitely dangerous, and that's a great opportunity. got a good crowd here tonight. Home stands are filling up quickly here.
Yeah, great crowd. All enjoying some good food, too, from El Pollo Loco. They're out here cooking chicken tacos, quesadillas. They've got the works. We also want to take the opportunity to thank all the volunteers who are here helping out with the crew, concessions, to gate, to merchandise, to the PA system, everybody who spends their time and gives their time for this great club. Clearance there from Blue Goose. Gonzalez with a header down to Junior Duran. Junior Duran looking to play it back through. That's Carrasco. Carrasco to Juan Braz. Juan Braz looking to get into the attack here. Plays a ball in. Nice touch there from Kalaman. 1v1 from Junior Duran. Oh, and a quick shot there from Rafael Gonzalez. The left back all of a sudden is making runs through the central channels up top. What do you see there, Coach?
See some beautiful soccer there by Junior Duran. Love that tight, control he has and skill and finesse on the ball. And then again, another opportunity. You just keep them coming, and eventually one's going to find the back of the net here.
So do you think the crew's getting their kind of foot on this game in the middle of the pitch here? It looks like the ball's living a little more maybe on the attacking side.
Yeah, soccer's a game of ebbs and flows, and like we said earlier, crew's kind of starting to impose their will. So the team who can do that the majority of the match, it's always a good thing.
Yeah, turnover to Ricky Kalaman. Looked like he thought Paul Muir was going to be checking inside for him. Turnover here. 25, though, for Blue Goose. Again, looking to kind of control their pace of play. Great job by Carrasco coming in the back, though, to dispossess him there. Oh, and Axel Gersha with a touch. That's going to be a foul. Yep. And a yellow card there. Good yellow.
Yellow card on Blue Goose, number 12, Olanzini.
Yeah, definitely. I think the referee did a great job. You could, just keeping the game under control. It was deserving of a card there. Making sure nothing gets out of hand here.
Juan Braz is going to start play again. Finds Axel Gersha, who looks to have one from about 40 out. Ends up dribbling into the keeper. He has hit a couple of those, though, Daniel. He's played for the Crew in the Gulf Coast Premier League, and he can catch them. But at this point in the game, maybe we keep the ball a little more. But, yeah, Axel Gersha has the ability to hit that. Blue Goose here trying to work straight to their forward line again. Carrasco played the ball to Gonzalez, but the AR has called it out. It's going to be a Blue Goose throw. I wonder if we're going to see them maybe slowing down a little bit here, Daniel. Pace of play seems to be a little more where Crew wants it right now. Long throw from Blue Goose. Another good header from Gonzalez. Junior Duran watches it over his head and slices it off of his foot. Another long throw here into the corner. Juan Braz playing physical. There's more shoulder to shoulder. And this is going to be a Blue Goose corner. I believe this is the first Blue Goose corner of the game.
This corner kick is sponsored by Game Day.
Benes is going to take the corner. Left-footed, in-swinging corner in a good spot. Just about 10 yards out from goal there. Good-looking corner again from 25 from Blue Goose. And Crew's looking to play fast. That's a great long ball from the keeper to Paul Muir. A great touch out of the air. He's 1v1. Oh, and good defending. Really good 1v1 defending. He had to get that right because he stepped forward at Paul Muir. If that touch is wrong, Paul Muir's in on goal. Great long ball, though, off the restart from Shane Lanson. Found Paul Muir, took it out of the air, found himself in the 1v1 situation. Now Blue Goose is going to have an opportunity to try and work their build-up. A little more direct approach. Shane Lanson watching it here does a good job of finding Juan Braz again. I'd say he's probably got twice the number of touches of any other person on the field right now. He's looking to go more direct there. Oh, it was out of the box.
I was just about to comment, the Crews had the opportunity to practice here. Those are gray soccer lines on the football field, and yeah, it is tough to know where you're at. And luckily, our keeper knew where he was at, and now we get an opportunity since their keeper couldn't see the gray lines on the field.
Axel Agursha with a great run out of midfield there too. They were able to find him making a run behind Quessy. And it'll be interesting to see. Over the past couple years, Munir Polka's been the one who's kind of been the player to step up and take set pieces when you're inside of about 25. So it'll be interesting to see who steps up here for the Krewe. It looks like right now over the ball it's Ricky Kalaman and Gonzalo Carrasco.
This is actually, when you practice free kicks from outside the 18, typically you're practicing from about 20 to 25. So this is a very difficult area to get it up and over a wall. I would imagine they're going to try and curl it.
Yeah, to get that up and down here is tough, huh, Coach?
Yeah, I would like to see him low and hard curl it. And it looks like we got the left-footed player. Ricky on that side.
So here's Carrasco. Ball's a little left of the spot, but really a centrally located free kick. Carrasco's going to approach it. And that's what he does. He tries to curl it low around the wall. And Axel Agursha wanted to have one there. Eyes got a little big. But again, he's hit those. We've seen him hit them. He's scored from volleys and distance, at least double digits for the Krewe over the last couple years. So Blue Goose will get an opportunity here again to try and get some possession. They've been playing really direct, Daniel. I wonder if they'll try and – a bad turnover here to Junior Duran. And a great tackle. Ball came to Junior Duran. His eyes got big. He thought he was there, but that is a fantastic recovery tackle from number 12 for Blue Goose, who's going to be Orlanzini. He's the one who gave the ball away there, but he made the recovery tackle, and it's going to be a corner for the Krewe. And it looks like it's going to be Junior Duran, so we ought to see an in-swinging corner here from Junior. Quessy Weston at the front post. Everybody else except for Quessy and Ricky Kalaman, who's looking to pull the Ben White position on the keeper and get in the keeper's space. And now Juan Braz found the back post, and that's Juan Braz there, and it's a goal. Great service from Junior Duran to the back post. Juan Braz crept into the back post just about 5 seconds before the kick was played in, and a great header in the back post.
And it's our boy, number 2, the center back.
Coach, I think he's been the one who's probably completed the most passes so far, had the most touches in the game. He's looked dangerous serving the ball from the back line, and now he's finding himself on the back post to finish a header on a corner kick. What do you think about number 2 so far?
Yeah, I think he's making a name for himself here in Lafayette. But yeah, Junior Duran with the assist. I love that play. Just curl it in, back post, big tall center back there to put it home.
Wait, really?
As long as you're holding it, it's going? Okay, thank you.
We're gonna get in trouble. Yeah. My kids are gonna be so jealous. Yeah. Gonzalez here with the ball. Left back finds Quessy Wesson. Able to play through the midfield there. Junior Duran looking to get inside. Does a great job controlling the ball there. Plays it to Axel Agursha. Axel Agursha looking to slow it down a little bit. Plays it back. Carrasco switches the ball. There's Juan Braz again. Backside ball. Axel Agursha had gotten in the box again. And that's going to be a goal kick off of Paul Muir. Junior Duran with the ball at his feet is something fun to watch. Blue Blue Goose will start again from the keeper. You know, they're having trouble finding 25 right now. He's looked good for him so far in the first half, hour. But I'd say, well, probably for the first 25 minutes. The last 5 minutes, they hadn't been able to find his feet. Blue Goose looking to play long again. Good header one by the back line. Ball's all the way to Junior already. Junior tries to clip a pass back to Carrasco, and it's off of Blue Goose for a throw for the Krewe. It's a good ball through. Axel Gersha again making that run from his central midfield spot. Finds Carrasco. Carrasco looking to chip the ball over to Duran. Duran's got the ball wide. Plays the ball to Kwesi. Kwesi with a touch. Back to Carrasco. Oh. Just a little loose touch from Kwesi there, but Krewe looks like they're finding their groove now, Coach.
Yeah, and I mean, Blue Goose down a goal. You shouldn't see them change tactics too much. They're just going to try and continue to do what they've been doing. But you already alluded to it. 25 hasn't gotten on the ball the last 15 minutes, and all of a sudden now you're seeing the Krewe start to really assert their style of play, dictate tempo. And it's all about the off-the-ball movement. If you see, the forwards and the attacking mids are really moving well off the ball for Krewe.
Big switch there. Gonzalez finds it. Duran finds him with a beautiful ball to the left back, making that run, and he looks to play the ball. Oh! And that's off the upright from Axel Gersha. So if you can't play through the middle, I think that's probably what Coach Joanne wants to see there. It's a big diagonal ball to Junior Duran with his overlapping left back finding an attacking mid coming in through the middle. Just good play there from the Krewe. Yeah, Blue Goose trying to play long right there. Number 9 for Blue Goose. He has been making the runs, and Kidwell's trying to get on the ball there. It's just been tough sledding so far against Iago Rodriguez and Juan Braz, but right there he's able to earn the foul against Juan Braz. Just comes a little too hard through his back. Blue Goose will have the ball. It's like about 45 out from goal. No, a little bit further. They're going to put him about 55 out. So what are you seeing here from Blue Goose, Coach?
It's just your typical backside stack. He's going to try and drive a ball and put it probably on the PK mark, see if someone can't crash. Keeper's off his line a little far than I would prefer, but
yeah, he's outside of his 6 right now. So the Blue Goose. So Blue Goose is going to play. There it is, Coach. Just like you called it, that diagonal ball, but Shane Lanson's there. Keeper's there with the shout. Looks like he might have been the one who got it. And it looks like they've got offsides on Blue Goose, and we've got a Blue Goose player down. Big collision it looked like right there. Yeah. That's the head-to-head. It looks like that's actually Juan Braz down for the Krewe. That's Juan Braz and Kidwell. Kidwell for Blue Goose and Juan Braz for the Krewe. Yeah, stoppage here, Coach. Looked like
holding the back of his head. Looks like head-to-head contact, and with the information we have these days on concussion, these types of things are definitely monitored. We have the trainers on the field evaluating them right now, so hopefully they'll be able to get back up. Resume play here shortly.
Yeah, so a quick recap for everybody. We've got 10 minutes left in the first half. 1 goal so far. Krewe up 1-0. Goal by Juan Braz off of a corner, an in-swinging corner, from Junior Duran. Braz was at the back post to head in. He's probably,
Yeah, so just looking at the referees, they just called.
Fans, make
see some conversations being had with the fourth official. So be interesting to see if they're going to warm someone up. Yeah.
It looks like Juan might be a little better off maybe than Kidwell. But yeah, it looks like, trainer for the Crew, Jonathan Bertrand, has not left Braz's side yet. He's walked all the way back with him. He is staying on the pitch right now.
How about our trainer, Mr.
But
Jonathan Bertrand?
Chow Tashetto has taken off his green penny. Looked like he was ready to go in, but it looks like Braz is going to continue. Kidwell may be coming off, though. No one up on the – well, a few up, excuse me, on the Blue Goose sideline, but nobody's taken off a penny yet. Yeah, but, right on the left temple, it looks like, or right near the left temple. Big bump. Big collision there with Juan Braz. Can't really tell what part of Juan's head got hit, but looks like we're going to restart play 10v10 here while Kidwell and Braz are both evaluated on the sidelines. Officials did a good job of handling that, though. Got the trainers out there quick, stop play. We never want to see injuries, and we certainly don't want to see head injuries. So, a big thank you to everybody who got play stopped and got these players looked after. They're both being evaluated still on the sideline as the Crew picks up play here. And Braz is actually back on the field. Kidwell still being looked at, treated with some ice on the sideline by the Crew trainer, Jonathan Bertrand. Looks like they're trying to give him an opportunity to go back in. Long ball to Gonzalez, again making that deep run from his left back position. Slips there. Ricky Kalaman with the ball in the middle. Going to look to take it down, put it on the carpet. And here he is with that short area quickness, and they're going to get him for a foul on number 10, Torrio. And Kidwell's back on the field. Yep, Kidwell's back on the field. So, good to see. I thought it was 9. Long ball by Blue Goose. Actually a good searching long ball, but hits off the back of their left wing. Ball cleared there. And Paul Muir fighting for the ball. Yeah, it looks like Kidwell may still be on the bench there. Trying to get him back on. Blue Goose still trying to get Kidwell back on. It doesn't look like they've substituted for him yet. And it looks like he's going to be cleared now by the trainers to come back on, standing with the fourth official. Crew working the ball here through Braz. Kidwell still waiting to come on, waiting for the okay from the center. And he's waved back on. So we're back to 11v11, and the good news is nobody's hurt. All players are back on the pitch and able to continue. Blue Goose with the ball from the keeper, played to their right back. Blue Goose is looking a little stagnant in the center of the field here. What's that, Fig? I'm saying Kidwell. I have no clue what his first name is. Yeah. Kidwell making that run down the left channel, played out by Albert Montregal.
That is okay. The Blue Goose, number 9, Mr. Kidwell.
It's going to feel good tomorrow, huh? Not in his eye, Kwesi Weston with the ball. Oh, this is where you want to see Kwesi in space. Great ball out to Junior Duran, 1v1. Isolated. Oh, and a good tackle. Yep. Yeah. So Junior Duran's had the ball a couple of times, and this is going to be a yellow for one of the Blue Goose players. Looks like they called it back for maybe the slide at midfield.
Yeah, he showed the studs, and so good job by the ref, even though he called a dangerous play there.
Yellow card on number 4 from Blue Goose, Waters.
It's just letting them know not to show those studs again this match.
Throw in for the Krewe here. Looking to find Carrasco. And that's number 2 again. Gaspar for Blue Goose. It's going to be a throw in for the Krewe here. Krewe with a quick throw. Junior Durant to Kwesi Weston. Kwesi trying to find him back. Not able to find him. Carrasco looking at the back post for Paul Muir, but he had just come a little too central there with his run. So that's going to be a throw in for Blue Goose. Tell you what, Coach, Junior Durant is a handful down here. We've talked about him quite a bit at the left wing. But, you know, he's being marked here by number 2, Gaspar from Blue Goose. What are you seeing from Gaspar?
Yeah, if you're going to give credit to great offense, you got to give equal credit to great defense. Number 2 has just been a shutdown defender. If you remember, there was a misplayed pass. Number 2 was the one cleaning that up earlier. So he's definitely locked in this match, and he's doing a great job defensively, especially one-on-one against a special talent like Junior.
Blue Goose throw in on the left side of their attack. Looking to play forward again. Ricky Kalaman with a good win. Carrasco looking. Plays back to Montregal. Montregal's going to slow it down a little bit. Back to Carrasco. Montregal. Good touch inside there from the right back. Kwesi with a chip. Oh, just a little too much under that pass from Kwesi. But Paul Muir's going to find the ball here. To Carrasco. Carrasco looking for a big switch. But again, Gaspar's there with a good touch. Finds his center midfielder. They got to be looking here to get the ball to 25. And that's going to be a foul on Carrasco. So with about 2 minutes left here, if you're Blue Goose, are you looking just to keep this 1-0 right now, or are you looking to try and tie this game up before halftime?
I mean, if your player's on the field, they're not, you know, there's some time management, but ultimately, if you get a chance on goal, you want to attack. You just don't want to concede anything. Get in the halftime down 1-0. And, you know, vice versa, the crew's probably thinking the same thing.
Good step there to win the ball. Axel Agursha finds Junior Duran. Junior Duran with his head up, trying to find Axel Agursha back in the middle of the field. Agursha with the ball. Good, looked like a good tackle there in the middle of the field. Agursha may have gotten a little bit from that, but looked like a clean tackle at the center of the pitch by the Blue Goose center mid. Agursha looks okay, too. He's going to be able to continue the Krewe here with the ball. Gonzalez to Carrasco. Carrasco playing out. Tiago. Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Carrasco. Carrasco to Braz. Braz looking here. Braz looking patient to Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking to take space inside. Now he plays it to Kalaman. Yep, it's 2v1. Junior Duran, 1v1. Great ball. Good ball across there. And Paul Muir looks like he's taken that space a little too centrally here. That's a couple of times that he might have had an opportunity on that back post if he was a little wider. But another good combination play from the Krewe there, working the ball down the field. You saw a 2v1 there, Coach, that they could have exploited?
Oh, they exploited it. You know, got a service in the box. I think Muir just, you know, he took the inside run and unfortunately got there a little too early.
Braz again on the ball, finding Junior Duran. Junior Duran looking to settle back here to Gonzalez. Gonzalez all the way back to Shane Larson. Excuse me, Shane Lanson.
4 minutes. Seeing from the referees, sounds like 4 minutes of stoppage here.
Good ball there from Braz to Junior Duran. Kwesi Weston tries to find Junior making that run off the shoulder of the center back, and they play it out for a Krewe throw. So it'll be Paul Muir leaving it for Montregal here. Montregal back to Carrasco. Looks like you got an overload on the back post, too, if they can find him. Yeah. Here's Montregal looking to play a ball. Oh, Kwesi Weston just misses his header, but Paul Muir is able to get on it to Carrasco, who quickly finds Montregal. Montregal looking to play a ball back in. He clips it back in. Not able to get past that center back on the front post right there, but it will be a Krewe throw. So it looks like Coach was able to see that they were saying 4 minutes of extra time, 4 minutes of extra time here. sounds about right considering that, the couple minutes that they had to evaluate two players and one goal scored in this first half. Otherwise, not a very stop-start first half here. Been played fairly cleanly. Krewe's done a good job with the ball. Blue Goose, though, has been looking to counter and for the most part has defended well. Oh, here's a switch. It was a quick switch, but just a space. Yep. Oh, Gonzalez gives the ball up to 25, and this is not who you want the ball. If you're a Krewe fan, you don't want to see 25 on the ball 1v1. Braz does a good job, though, of finding the shoulder to get in there. He's got to get up. That's a great job defensively. Shoulder to shoulder, Coach.
Yeah, we're going to say shoulder to shoulder. I think if the Blue Goose fans listening in are probably a little upset with that no call there, and the Krewe fans were real happy with it. At the end of the day, I think the referee made the best call, kind of let things play out, and so it goes sometimes in the game.
And as Blue Goose tries to work the ball down the left side, what we did see right there, this will be a throw-in for Blue Goose, they got the ball back to 25. 25, first time touching the ball in the last maybe 10 minutes, and something comes of it. Good player here. They just have to figure out a way to find his feet. Gaspar with the ball, looking for that run from Kidwell. And Braz with another header. Second ball, though. Second ball's collected by Blue Goose, and here's 25 on the ball again. He's coming a little more centrally here, but making that run. If they find him, he made a great run on the backside of the defense. Advantage there. Referee playing advantage. Oh, yep. That was a great pass from Axel Agersha into Paul Muir, who's taking a little more of a central position here. Axel Agersha taking that wing position. Junior Duran tries to beat his man Gaspar on the sideline. Oh, great touch from 25 to keep the ball in there. Not able to collect after that, though, and the Krew's able to settle down to the keeper. A little bit of a bouncing ball to Braz, and he is confident on the ball. Center back with some footwork here. Does a good job again. Looked like a little pullback, but we're going to play on. We're going to play on, and then he wins the ball. Juan Braz has looked a player, though, this first half. Krewe will slow it down here, find their shape. Look to play long, and that'll be halftime. All right, Coach. So you're at halftime. It's 1-0 Krewe. Who's happier with this score line right now?
I think if you're being honest with yourself, both teams are probably content with the score line. Blue Goose, first 20 minutes, fairly even match between two teams, filling each other out, both good opportunities on goal. And then Krewe there with the corner kick, corner kick goal. We talk about in the game of soccer, those set plays, those corner kicks, free kicks, being critical moments in a game, and Krewe capitalized on that opportunity. However, I think Krewe definitely started to kind of assert themselves there the next 25. However, you can see that Blue Goose does have some dangerous players, some dangerous moments. And so going into halftime down 1-0, Blue Goose is going to, maybe try and make a couple of adjustments to open the game up, see things get tied. I think Krewe, we know their coaching staff's very smart, intelligent. They're probably identifying some areas where they want to attack and poke and prod at Blue Goose, try and get that second and third goal. But overall, for the first game, opening match of the season, competitive game. I think the referees are doing a good job here, keeping things under control. It is hot, people. It's hot. I'm looking at the temperature. We're at 84. As you know, it's South Louisiana humidity. So it's going to be a test here this next 45 of attrition a little bit, I would say, of what they have coming off the bench. Does Blue Goose have a player that can come off the bench and really open things up, or a special player? Same thing for the Krewe. Do we have any fresh legs? And I think that's where we as fans are kind of excited to see. If we're supporting Krewe, we want to see how deep do we go. Same thing if you're Blue Goose. You want to know, all right, Coach, what do we got in the reserves? And, looking forward to the next 45.
All right, everybody, thank you for checking in for the first half. We're going to take a few minutes here, like the players, to get a little refreshment and take a little halftime. But for a recap, 1-0. Louisiana Krewe over Blue Goose for the first half, first game of the 2024 USL 2 season. A goal by defender Juan Braz off of an assist from Junior Duran on a corner kick. Again, we'll be back in about 10 minutes for the second half. Enjoy your halftime. Is it as fun talking about it as it is coaching and playing?
It's definitely easier.
Yeah. Well, you getting to do what all the parents and everything get to do. What are they? What are you know? What you doing? What you? So who's your pro team you follow?
Well, it used to be Arsenal before I had a child.
Yeah.
Now I just get to watch the Premier League highlight show once a week. Try to keep up.
That does make me really happy though.
Yeah,
I
Arsenal.
love. Oh man.
I'm a big Thierry Henry fan.
So Ian Wright got me. I must be a few
Yeah.
years older than you. Ian Wright got me because he was cocky as shit. And then Henri and Bergkamp and all those guys sealed it. One of the most underrated players in Premier League history. Nobody talks about Bergkamp. But yeah, I've got my kids indoctrinated too. Yeah, but look, they're young though. How old's your girl?
She's 4. She'll be
Yeah.
5 this month. But
Yeah. Yeah.
It's on Sunday mornings.
Yeah.
How much longer, Dad?
Yeah. But you know what? You got the whole life.
Your players still can't yell at me. So.
Yeah, you.
He's like, Dad, is Kate playing tonight? I'm like, no, it's the boys tonight. She's like, oh, I don't know any of them.
I don't care about that.
Somewhere with a friend.
Who, Kate?
No, my daughter.
Oh. I coach LB this year at USL.
Who's that?
LB, Kate's little sister.
Yeah.
So last year,
I was part of, For like what things I got going for Juwan. Crew's gonna come do some clinics.
That's awesome.
Help me out with camps.
Yeah. Well, look, athletes all over the place. The boys who were playing, better athletes than we had by far.
I saw my daughter. She's in this crew.
Oh, she's playing at the bottom?
She's on the sideline right now.
What do you think that is? 250? 200? Am I overshooting this?
Okay, kids, everybody clear the field. Everyone clear the field.
I'll say 250 is safe, but I mean, count all those kids, you're probably at like 3,
Yeah.
maybe 4. Because you still got because that's kids shoot 100, 150, 200, and then all the kids
Yeah.
250 to 3. Be my guess. It's not bad for the first night there, bro. Season.
Still in school and everything. It's not summer yet. On a weeknight, it was tough. 6 o'clock on a weeknight, it's tough.
I like one thing I like about this venue is you're right on the field. There's no track.
What I did tell him though, we don't have Texas United. That was kind of a nasty rivalry. But putting the visitors that far down, you ought to put them right here and let them get a little
Hey, Seth, we got a couple check-ins.
little hassle. What's that?
We got a couple check-ins, I think.
Uh-oh. Oh, we got some changes?
All right.
So we got changes.
Just in case. Delaney and,
Ricky's out.
did you say, is it Chow? I mean, his name is...
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Chow Tesheta.
All right, who's out? Rick, besides Ricky.
All right, everybody, we're back here for the second half. We know we got some substitutions, however, we don't have direct communication to the sideline, so we're gonna have to figure these out on the go. It does look like Ricky and Juwan Brass are out.
Paul Quessy.
Our boy for Blue Goose is still out there.
Yeah, 25 and Gaspar.
Subbing in for your Louisiana crew. For number 11, Ricardo Kellerman. Number 6, Matthias Bellini. Also subbing in, number 19, Chow Tesheta. For number 2, Juwan Braz.
So we just got some news on the substitutions. It's going to be Mateus Fellini in for Ricky Kalaman, and it's going to be Chow Tesheta in for Juan Braz. Juan Braz went down with after a big collision with Kidwell, who looks like he's back out for Blue Goose, but Juan Braz taken out at halftime. I think we can safely say that he had a very good premiere for the crew tonight. Long ball there by Blue Goose to number 9. Kidwell's through. See if they could get back, and it was actually well defended. Yep, well defended. That looked like Tesheta getting back there. It looks like Tesheta's going to play as that right center back, and Iago Rodriguez, it looks like, is going to take up Juan Braz's position as the left center back. You're going to have to be careful there with 25. He moves at a little different pace. And that looks like Guy Santos over there. Might have one more substitution that came in. No, that was Carrasco. You're right. That was Carrasco. It looked like Guy for a second. Blue Goose throw in. 25 looks to play. Carrasco closed down. It's off of him. It's going to be another Blue Goose throw in here. Getting a reset here. We're 1-0. Crew up on Blue Goose off of a header by Juan Braz, who was substituted at halftime. Axel Agersha with the ball there, looking for Quessy Weston. He's in a foot race. Keeper's going to try to get there, and a big collision between the keeper and Quessy Weston. A foul called on Quessy. Keeper did well there to come quick off of his line. A little bit of contact there, huh, Coach?
Quessy's becoming my favorite player real quick here.
He's got one speed. Blue Goose with the ball here, looking to build. Plays to 23. 23 back. 4. I'm sorry. Back to 5. Over to Gaspar. Gaspar looking for a pass. Looks to play long. 14 with a deep run from the midfield. Oh, he turned him. Turned him to the touchline. Good recovery there to win the ball back from Gonzalez. Kwesi Weston's going to win that ball 9 times out of 10. Gaspar not with much of an opportunity there to win it, but out off of Kwesi's header. Blue Goose throw in. They're going to reset here through their keeper. A lot of space on the pitch now. From back line to back line, we've got a lot of space here. Kwesi Weston closing down quick. It's a good header there.
Sponsored by Dwyer's Cafe.
Any update on Braz? Soft tissue injury? Braz?
He's out at halftime. He was probably the best player in the first half. Juan Braz, number 2.
Then got hit in the head.
I don't know.
So I was asking him. Too busy getting drinks.
Oh yeah, where's my 7 and Steph? That's my last name here. Actually, both went to
Blue Goose with the ball here. Looking to work through their keeper. Oh, ball boy on the field.
What's he doing? He forgot where he was. He's using the football line?
Yeah, I think he was heading to the football touchline. This ought to be a drop ball here from the center. It should be Blue Goose ball.
He was just trying to get a touch.
He
was trying to get a touch.
Yeah, we love the little ones here at the Krewe games. Oh, big collision there. And it looks like Albert Montregal is going to wear the captain's band here. I think this, if my memory serves me correct, this might be his first time wearing the captain's band for the Krewe. So congratulations to Albert Montregal for getting a half in here with the band. Blue Goose working the ball.
Yeah, so, one thing I think is interesting, probably ask Coach Juan after the game is, you never like to substitute your center backs are right down the middle of the pitch, and we see Juan Braz out, Ricardo out, and here you go, a little bit of miscommunication between the center backs.
25. And 25 for Blue Goose cutting in on his left foot, trying to find a space. Has a good switch here. 23 looking for a shot, looking to curl that back post, and it looks like it takes a deflection, and it's going to be a goal kick. It's going to be a goal kick. Back to what you were saying, you took out his center back, who really was probably having a man-of-the-match performance in the first half, right, Coach?
Yeah, and you can already tell in the opening 5 minutes we're seeing, just those two center backs now having to get acclimated to work with each other. It looks like Blue Goose is playing 9 and 25 a little more centrally, trying to take advantage of that. And again, your center back and your your captain and Ricardo is off the field. So, it'll be interesting. Is that Junior? Come on, Junior. Oh. Yeah, that's a great, again, didn't capitalize, but Junior makes the right decision. Attacks inline, serves the ball across the face of goal. And Paul Muir, just a little bit of a timing issue there. I think that's something you like to see in early season. They'll get that timing down, start to connect more. But you want those opportunities.
And we're going to have a Krewe throw in here. Axel Garcia looking to control the ball in the middle of the field. Looks to switch it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking to play Junior Duran on the 1-2. Just not quite on the same page. Gonzalez may have had a little bit of contact there from the center midfielder who was marking him on his run. 25 plays back, looking for the ball back, and they have him. They've got him, and he's in space, and now 9 is in a ton of space on the back post if he can find him. That's a great ball. Oh, and a big save, Foul. Crew's going to be happy to see a foul here, but 25 on the right wing for Blue Goose is dangerous when he gets the ball. Made a great run. They found him, and he has an inch-perfect cross to Kidwell on the back post. Mr. Lanson just gets his face in the way right there. Big save, made himself big, and the score stays 1-0 Krewe. But that's a big opportunity right there for Blue Goose, and they look like they're trying to exploit the change in the back line right now, just like Coach talked about a few minutes ago. Tacheto and Iago are going to have to really get this sorted quickly. Krewe trying to settle things down here with a little bit of possession. Tacheto finds Fellini, middle of the pitch, who's able to find Montregal. Back to Tacheto. Fellini. Fellini over to Quessy. Quessy trying with the clip here. Paul Muir does a good job of finding Junior Duran. Axel Lagersh is in. And he's going to hit it for the back post, and that's a goal. A goal. Goal by Axel Lagersh for the Krewe. Great combination play there. Quessy Weston checks back from his center forward spot to get a touch through. Paul Muir is able to switch the ball to Junior Duran, who then finds Axel Lagersh making a great run, and he's able to find the back post with a finish. What'd you see, Coach?
Just great build-up, great penetration there. I love the way we played through the contact, finish out the play, and saw the ball hit the back of the net. Goal!
Great goal there from the Krewe. Krewe sees the first goal of the second half go their way, 2-0. It's about 8 minutes into the second half. Be interesting to see now what the two teams do, because now you got that 2-0 score line. Does the Krewe push for a third, or do they go a little more defensive here and allow Blue Goose the ball if they want in their defensive third? Quessy Weston, though, says, no, that's not how I play, and closes down on the fullback quickly. Blue Goose throw. Fellini wins the header there. Axel Lagersh again looking to create in the middle of the pitch. Carrasco closing down. Blue Goose still with the ball. And a great tackle there from Carrasco. Again, it's going to be a Blue Goose throw. Does feel like there's maybe a little extra juice right now in this. Blue Goose is going to have to do something quick to get their foot on the ball and get control of the game, because momentum feels like it could be shifting here to the Krewe. Now, that's a close play. Good close down. Was that Kidwell in there for Blue Goose? He was in there quick on Lanson. Lanson's going to have to be careful. Kidwell seems to be a player too. But this could be a good combination here, and Blue Goose gets a toe in to knock it out for a throw-in. Again, good combination play there from the Krewe. Paul Muir, Junior Duran combining, as they've done so many times over the last couple years, and Axel Lagersh makes that run from his midfield spot. That's another good ball from Axel Lagersh to Junior Duran, who's looking to serve it early. Oh, and Paul Muir was waiting for it. Quessy Weston in the box. And with Quessy closing on you, the keeper does a good job just to punch away. Good job from the Blue Goose keeper. Throw in quickly here from the Krewe. Looking to switch again through Fellini, who clips it over to Paul Muir, who does well to get his chest to it. Good defended. Oh, but Paul Muir's battling there and is able to play a ball through. Who clipped to the back post to Quessy Weston. Oh, and it's well defended at the end of the day. Oh, a bad punch. Quessy Weston's there, and Quessy scores. Oh. And the Quessy flip. First goal of the season for the big center forward. Keeper went up. Quessy does a good job of just getting in the keeper's space. He spills it right in front of Quessy, and he's able to tap in. Quessy Weston, the leading scorer, all-time scorer for the GPSL, is able to get for the GCPL, is able to get his first goal of the 2024 season for the Krewe. What'd you see there, Coach?
I mean, just way to never give up on the play, and I think, that just shows experience there by the Krewe player, just to not give up, continue fighting to the end, let the referees make the decision, and ultimately we're up 3-0. So I think if you're Blue Goose right now, you're definitely disappointed. You see that the keeper's still kind of arguing a little bit, but at the end of the day, both players went up for the ball. I think the keeper kind of misread it, and then clever little, back heel? Did he back heel it into the goal?
Yeah, I think that's one that I think you almost expect to see that call. Keepers are protected by referees, but Kwesi seemed to just stand his ground and the ball fell his way. It'd be interesting to see what it looked like on replay. But for now, and officially, that's 3-0 to the Krewe. We were wondering if Krewe was going to go for it or if they were going to go into a shell a little bit. It does not look like they're wanting to sit back here, and that's going to be offsides on 25. I think, though, from a Blue Goose perspective, they've got to start looking more to 25. When he's not getting on the ball, it just kind of seems to die for him. He's up there, and he's been dangerous on that right wing. That's a good switch there from the Krewe, going to be able to find a little space. Junior Duran here, who's working on the right side in this second half. Who's working on the right side. And, you know, you bring in somebody like Fellini, who we've seen the last couple years. He's a stabilizing force in the center of the pitch. Kind of your 6-8 hybrid. Will get forward, but really does a good job of breaking up play and controlling things from the center of the pitch. Fellini on the ball there, finds Carrasco. Carrasco with a good touch off of his chest, tries to find Kwesi Weston, which can seem like a hopeful ball at times, but with Kwesi up there, you know, you want to give him the opportunity to make the play. Be interesting to see if he checked back here. Looked like Kwesi Weston checked back from an offsides position, but the AR thinks he was on. So we play on Junior Duran, and that's a bad foul through the back of Fellini. Looks like 14 is going to get a warning. Johnson for Blue Goose, but that was a bit of a reckless tackle right there. I think I'm good with this, though, Coach. Let him play, talk to him. Tell him he doesn't have another one in his pocket, though, for that, or it's a yellow, right?
Yeah, like the refs, just managing the game. Let's keep all the players on the field, and I think that's exactly what he did there. Pulled the player aside, say, hey, no more of that.
And we've got a sub for Blue Goose. 23, Cali is out, and Gonzalez is in for Blue Goose. That was actually a good run there. That was Axel Agursha again, finding that space to make that run from his midfield position. It was 18. My apologies. That was 18 for Blue Goose. Mange in for Cali. So we believe that's the first substitution for Blue Goose. And we've seen 2 substitutions so far for the Krewe. Yep. And that's Axel Agursha making a great run from his center mid position. Playing slow through Montregal, the captain, who plays to Fellini. Fellini with a nice pass to Carrasco. Carrasco looking to switch the ball, and that's Gonzalez in. Is anybody making a run? He's looking, and he's found Paul Muir on his favored left foot, but he skies it. It just bounced up on him. But another good move by the Krewe there. What'd you see, Coach?
Yeah, so you're starting to see the Krewe just, settle in, really find their rhythm. Some halftime adjustments. Again, it was that movement off the ball. I think now, rather than trying to find feet, they're really looking to hit players into space, allow them to get in behind. And so far, we've seen a goal result from that in 2 opportunities here. But we kind of discussed at halftime. It's what you have off the bench. And so far, the Krewe, they made some substitutions. They got a little bit fresher. I would say, 1 goal just off of effort. And now Blue Goose has only made, to our knowledge, has made 1 substitution. It's about, do they have a special player who can come in now and kind of light a fire? We haven't seen 25 or 9 on the ball here in a little bit. But ultimately, the game's starting to settle down. I think Krewe's doing a great job of just continuing to play, dictate pace, dictate tempo. And what we mean by that is, they're controlling the ball. They're, it's 1 touch, 2 touch. The ball's moving, the players are moving. they know where they want to go with it. Sometimes they pick up the pace, and here you go again. They're really trying to find those cutting wingers, but definitely love to see that. That's the game of soccer. Just control tempo, control pace, dictate the flow, and you can see Blue Goose is trying to regain that. We haven't seen them do that the majority of the game. When they have done it, again, it's gone through 25.
Yeah, that's been the source of the offense for Blue Goose, the attack for Blue Goose. They're going to have to work back to him. Here's Fellini, though. Again, just controlling the game. You can see how when he comes in, he's that calming presence in the middle of the pitch, looks to get on the ball and distribute. Not what I would say is flashy, but look at the space he takes up right here. We're able to break the line, and now we're moving. A little bit of a loose pass there. Was that Carrasco coming back and covering? Carrasco's covered a lot of ground tonight. Ball over to Iago, to Carrasco. Carrasco looking to play feet. Oh, but he has a big switch here to Junior Duran. Not quite going to make it to him. 18 gets there to play it out. Good movement right now, though, from the Krewe midfielders. Kwesi Weston checking back, wins the ball. And Montregal plays back to Lanson. Lanson right back to Montregal. Down the line to Junior Duran, who's always looking to turn his man. Carrasco there wins a duel with 14, and he's finding Fellini again in space. Fellini head up. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, number 2 for Blue Goose looks like he's taking more of a central role now. Still trying to determine. I don't think he's man marking.
It looks like they have him looking for those deep runs from the midfield from Axel Lagersha now. Yeah. That's a good ball through from Montregal, the captain, to Junior Duran. Junior Duran looking to work the touchline, clips a ball to the back. Kwesi looking to get on it. Clearance there. Was that Gaspar? It looked like Gaspar maybe on the clearance. Crew's going to look to hold it here. Paul Muir's back on this side. Paul Muir and Junior Duran actually working similar spaces here. Fellini looking to spread the ball. This is Gonzalez looking to cut inside. Gonzalez to Carrasco. Carrasco switching again to Montregal. Montregal looking up. Clips it to the back post. Nobody making the run there, but it looked like a touch off of Blue Goose, and this is going to be a corner for the Krewe. Krewe looking like they're really settling into a rhythm here in the attack. Don't you think, Coach?
Yeah, for sure. Loving it. Starting to see some hands on hips from Blue Goose, but I see their coaching staff over here trying to determine what they're going to do to get back in this match. Down 3-0 with about 25 minutes left. Ultimately, you don't want to give up a goal here, and you want to try and score within the next 5 to 10 minutes to give yourself a chance to tie things up before the end of the game.
In-swinger here from Junior Duran, looking for the back post. It was deep. Kwesi Weston was the Krewe player back there, and it looks like it went out for a Krewe throw-in there off of a clearing header from a Blue Goose player. Kwesi Weston with the ball in his hand and decides that he's the center forward, so he's going to leave it for somebody else to take the throw in here. Looks like it'll be Paul Muir coming over to take the throw in. Junior Duran checking in. Yeah. And Muir leaves it for Junior. Junior plays it to Kwesi Weston. Does a good job holding up the ball right there. Looked like he looked to play it back to Fellini. Yeah. And Blue Goose turns it over quickly, though. Krewe does a good job to get back on the ball. Fellini with a good ball there to Junior. Junior with a first touch cross to Kwesi, who plays it on. Axel Lagersha. Oh, a good combination there. A great ball from Fellini to start that to Junior Duran, who plays it into Kwesi. Ultimately, Axel Lagersha wasn't able to get enough behind it. But the Krew's right back on the ball. Fellini covering there for his center back. Axel Lagersha in possession. Plays back to Lanson. Yep. As Coach just mentioned, it looks like Blue Goose is trying to apply a little more pressure. It's just still so disconnected between their midfield and their back line. There's so much space in there, which Paul Muir has just found. Axel Lagersha with his run from midfield. Oh, and Paul Muir tried to switch. It looks like he mishit that pass. Axel Agersha's going to press here. The Krewe does not look like they're wanting to sit back on this lead either. They're still stepping up to press. And 25 for Blue Goose. This is who they want. He's through 1v1 and a great finish there from 25. That's Benesa. He has been the most dangerous player for Blue Goose tonight. And, Coach, I think if we're being honest, he probably earned that one tonight so far. He's been their top player.
Yeah, I think Krewe just kind of lost track of him. Bit of a misstep. But, yeah, he's definitely been the most dangerous player for Blue Goose. So he's got a goal. I think the Krewe now, you're seeing some substitutions come on, some fresh legs. I think that's a very good decision. We're going to have the same thing happening for Blue Goose here.
So it's going to be Paul Muir and Junior Duran out, both of them with a good shift for the first night. Checking in, Ryan Jeanfro from right here in Louisiana. And Blake Landreneau played at Southside High School right outside of Lafayette, and also a homegrown player for the Krewe. Played club ball for Krewe. Checking in right now. It's another turnover from the Krewe. Looks like they might escape the pressure here. Good touch there from Carrasco. Plays to Fellini. That's a bad ball from Fellini. Just a little careless right now from the Krewe. Giving Blue Goose a little hope. A good win, though, from Carrasco right there. Landreneau looking for options. Plays it back. Carrasco on the ball. Fellini here. Plays it wide to Montregal. Yeah, it looks a little lax right now from the Krewe. Need to get their foot on the ball. Keep the ball here. To Jeanfro. To Montregal. Montregal put his center back there, his defensive partner, in a little bit of a tough spot, but he's able to get the pass out of it. He had two closing in on him, Kidwell and Benesa. Krewe with a little spell of possession here, a little clip ball to Quessy. If they talk to him, he's got time. Plays the header to Axel Agersha. Plays wide to Landreneau. Landreneau now back to Carrasco. Looks to switch the ball to Fellini. Fellini gets a touch. Looked like a handball, and it's going to get called there. Yeah, it looks like there's maybe some risks being taken that maybe don't need to be taken right now, Coach.
Yeah, so, a more experienced team, just settle in, control the game, boys.
That's another instance right there. And that should be a yellow on Carrasco. Yeah, maybe not the worst yellow to take right there, but definitely a yellow.
What we call a professional foul. He understood. He was beat. Didn't want to allow them to get a numbers up, numbers down situation. So good foul. But yeah, I mean, I think it's important to note these guys have really probably been in training with one another like 2 weeks now. As you know, these guys roll in from college, and so there's still some building, some teaching that the coaching staff is having to do with them, and you can definitely tell, like, this is a learning moment. We hope they learn in this moment not to give up goals, and we get out of here again with a result. But if you're Blue Goose right now, we talked about it. Get that goal. You got 18 minutes left on the clock. So this next 10 minutes, you want to get that second goal, break things to 1, and try and just tie this thing up before the end of regulation. If you're Krewe, just settle in, play the way you know how to play, penetrate lines, break your opponent down. Opportunities are going to come and develop. Don't force them to develop. Just build them. But again, like I said, it's going to be a teaching moment, I'm sure, when they go back and watch the film. And we still got 18 minutes of good soccer here, folks, so stay tuned. And I think it is, from a fan perspective, it's fun to see all these guys come in. Krewe's up to 4 or 5 subs now. Blue Goose, same thing now. Now they're at 4.
Montregal. Back to Tichetto. Tichetto to Fellini. Oh, bad touch by Fellini. And that's going to lead to Kidwell being in on goal. Good touch there. 25 with the ball. Beneso for Blue Goose with another opportunity and a big save from Lanson. Yeah. Good clearance there. That's where. Yeah, Shane Lanson with his third save of the night, third or fourth save of the night. That one's probably his biggest save of the night. 25 in on goal, and a good save there to keep this lead for the Krewe at 2. Still, and as Coach just noted, 2, a great defender for Blue Goose. Gasper has changed sides. He's now playing, all the way across. Yep. And that's going to be a free kick. That's a foul on Landrino. And this is going to be not the worst position, but a pretty solid attacking position here for Blue Goose. What do you think you're going to see from him here?
So again, early in the game we had a free kick. This is where you practice. We call that a corner box, and he's about 20 out, and so 30 out. Yep. So you practice these. They got something set up. They're probably going to serve it right between the I and the G on the Knights, if you can see that. And I promise you, it looks like 9 or 18 is going to be crashing that spot.
So it looks like it's going to be a right-footed out swinger. Plays it right where Coach says. They're attacking. And Kwesi Weston, the big center forward's in there to get his head. Fellini clears to midfield, and it's going to be Gasper on the ball, playing it back in. Krewe's going to have to stay on here, stay locked in, because Blue Goose is looking to serve it to the back post. That's a good ball, too, to 25, who's on the touch, and he's calling him either offsides or a goal kick. Yeah, again, Blue Goose in the last 10 minutes, they've been the more dangerous team. Yeah. So Krewe's going to look to play long here, not looking to go short. Yeah. Kwesi Weston again playing hard up top, closing down on defenders. Fellini trying to win the ball. That's a good toe in there from the Blue Goose 10. And he plays wide to Kidwell. Kidwell's in space looking to strike it, and he skies it over the top of the bar. Big opportunity then again from Blue Goose off of a long ball to Kidwell. They're going to get a hold of one of these, and we're going to be looking at a 3-2 game in a minute. Krewe playing dangerous here through the keeper. Giveaway at the center of the pitch, and they've got him for offsides. Lanson had to get back and win that ball, though. Does well to win it and punch, even though he didn't know it was offsides. But, yeah, the Krewe needs to get their foot on the ball here, take a little air out of the ball, because Blue Goose is really attacking right now. Kind of look to see Carrasco, Fellini, and Agursha in the middle of the pitch control the game here. Play it through and play it wide. And Coach is seeing Blue Goose has switched to a 3-5-2. Go with the dual striker. It's going to be Kidwell and Beneso playing up top. And we've got double yellows here for Kwesi Weston and Gasper from Blue Goose.
Yeah, again, let's give credit to the referee. I really like what he did there. Both players, they got a little aggressive, showed yellow to both. Again, just trying to keep the game under control, keep emotions under control. And speaking of emotions, I love the demeanor from the sideline for the Krewe. As fans, we're getting a little nervous, a little agitated in our team. However, it shows that, the experience he has. You want to let your players play, learn, figure things out on the field. I know there's been some risky moments, but, I'm looking at the sideline, Coach Juan, the coaching staff, and they really haven't panicked. All they've said is, hey, guys, just settle down, play our game. And ultimately, that's what you want to do because, just give your players, give them the confidence to go out there and make mistakes and learn and play free. And that's what you're seeing from the Krewe. And then I'm sure, again, he's calm tonight, but he'll get into training and really harp on some of these errors. Oh, we got another opportunity. Great play across the face of goal by 25. Great job. And we got a player down for Blue Goose. I'm sure they'll play the ball out. There we go, yep.
Wow, Blue Goose, that's number 5 for Blue Goose. That's going to be Sears. Went up to win that header, and it looks like a little friendly fire there with his teammate with 4 Waters. Sears took the brunt of it. They're gonna give him a quick check here, make sure he's okay before they let him play again. While we have a little break in the play here, we did get an unofficial number for attendance. 493 people here tonight. We want to thank all the fans, all the supporters who showed up tonight at the Krewe versus Blue Goose game. 493 on a Friday, an hour after everybody got off of work and the kids are still in school and finals is a fantastic number. Really proud of the community for supporting this team. 493 is a fantastic number. Crew's going to try and control the game here a little more. Quessy with a touch, checking back. Ball's in the air quite a bit. I know Coach Joanne will tell him to settle this ball down. Fellini puts it on the carpet. Oh, turn into pressure, though. Yep, looked like a foul. Looked like good refereeing. Oh, yeah, good refereeing again, though, from center Alex Conley. He's done a good job tonight. He tried to play advantage right there. The advantage wasn't there, and he called it back for a foul. Blue Goose will have another opportunity here to put it into the box.
So here we go. Again, we discussed 3-1, 10 left on the clock with stoppage. You're looking around 15 minutes. He's going to try and put this thing right at the top of that H. Quessy has been a monster in the air. Let's see if he can time it and win it again. Ooh, shot. Great save. Keep. I tell you what, man. Shane Lanson is a shot stopper. I had a little criticism of him. I don't like his footwork in possession, but he is a shot stopper, and that's what you want from your keeper. Just keep that ball at the back of the net, and man, what a save! And here we are on the offensive. Come on, Quessy, and that's gonna be referee.
Got it. Looked like that might have been an opportunity there. Oh, that's a great ball from Fellini, who finds Landrino, who plays it across, and just nobody making a run there. Quessy Weston looks absolutely gassed right now. He has put in a ton of work tonight. Looked like he might have had an opportunity right there. Maybe a foul, but I'm fine with playing on. But this is 25 again. Oh, and Lanson's out. Lanson's out of the box, and 25's there. Can he finish? And he misses. Oh, big opportunity there for Blue Goose. And Benesa just misses wide. Lanson gambled and came out of his box to win the ball. If you come out of your box there, Coach, you got to win it. You got to win it. But 25 is a tough player to play against in space. Also does a great job to shake free of the keeper and just pushes it wide. Now we're playing long to Quessy, who wins the header, but it's a second ball. Oh, he popped it back up. Quessy able to win it. Carrasco's going to settle the ball down. Fellini looking to keep possession here. Nobody behind him to help him, so he turns, and he gets the foul called. Yep. Would be nice here to see the Krewe slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, so that was again, folks, stay tuned because this game ain't over yet. But yeah, again, keeper came out. I like the composure of 25 to slip it past him. I think if, us Krewe fans were a little disappointed in the referee not making a call there on our striker getting fouled. Well, I guess he didn't get fouled. The referee doesn't make the call. But yeah, Blue Goose is, they gotta go for it at this point. They are their committee numbers forward. Again, shot stopper. Loving it from my boy Shane.
18's had a couple shots on in the last couple minutes. 18 is.
And if you see, so we talked about Blue Goose making the adjustment to a 3-5-2, so they're definitely putting pressure in that midfield.
Big switch. Blake Landrino came all the way from his left wing position to win the ball. Local homegrown grown talent. Krewe looking to play it long. Oh, and a big collision. And it looked like the referee is going to allow him to play on here. Oh, and now he's going to stop play. Keeper's down off of a big collision there. Looked like, was that Axel Agursha again coming in? Again, making that dangerous run. Split. Keeper has to make that decision. Comes out with a strong punch, and it was a big collision between Axel and their keeper. Their keeper did have that one moment where he looked a little shaky that resulted in Quessy, scoring his first goal of the season. But otherwise, Scott in goal for Blue Goose has had a pretty good game there. And because the ball was in the box when the play was, oh no, he's going to drop it outside. I'm interested to see what the center does here. I thought he was going to allow the keeper to have the drop ball here. Krewe did have the ball, though, so it looks like he's going to give the ball back to the Krewe. About 45 yards out from goal here, which I think is fair. They had played a through ball to the left wing making a run, but keeper was down. As was Axel Agursha.
He stopped the play for potential head injury.
So Carrasco's going to play the ball to the left wing off of the drop ball. That's going to be Gonzalez playing the ball into the box. Fellini's first to it, back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with the ball across. And nobody there for the Krewe. But that was, again, Gasper there for Blue Goose to clean up. He plays the header out the back for a corner kick. This is going to be a Krewe corner with Junior Duran not in there. I'm interested to see who's going to take this corner. And it looks like Carrasco's gone over. Yeah, Carrasco's going to go over to take a left-footed corner here. It's going to be an in-swinger. And we got Landrino on the keeper. Quessy Weston right on the 6. Looks like he's making his way to the front post, and we'll have two runners coming in. Center's going to stop play here, though. Talk to the players. Looked like there was a little pushing and pulling before the ball was played. It looks like he's going to be talking to Landrino, maybe about the position he took up on the keeper there. But he's going to find his way right back to the front of the keeper. Quessy Weston on the front post, and it looks like we got two runners at the top of the 18 ready to make their runs into the box. Again, the center trying to control what's going on right now, right in front of the keeper's face. And Alex Conley's ready for them to play. In-swinger from Carrasco right on top of the keeper. Keeper does well to punch out right there. Scott came for that and got two hands on it. Krewe with the ball now. Looking to play long. What a great ball to Axel Agursha. Axel Agursha made that deep run again from the midfield. Looking for the ball. And just plays the chip too deep. Blue Goose's manager is really trying to get his guys to settle down and play the ball to feet here. Really not happy with that last passage of play. Oh. That was Jean-Franc. Yep. Blue Goose looking to play again through Benesa. Benesa with the ball. Looking to go 1v1. Actually looking for the combination with his 10 there. Krewe able to intercept with the ball now. Carrasco looking just to put his foot on top of it. Slow the game down a little bit. Get some possession here.
Yeah, I mean, at this particular point, Blue Goose is in a tall task to try and come from behind to tie this thing up. We're seeing 2:30 on the clock. Here we go, 1-on-1.
Inside that left foot.
Yeah, there's one player we don't want running at people right now, and it is 25.
Yeah, he's been their bright spot in attack. Kidwell's done well also, but Benesa there, that is a good ball into a dangerous spot. Almost finds Kidwell. Krewe clears the ball. Carrasco's asking everybody to step. He's asking his back line and his midfield to step up. Blue Goose with Gasper. Looking to play a clip ball over. And Krewe's able to play that out off of a header. Looking to make another substitution here. One of the veterans for Krewe about to come in. Blue Goose also making a substitution here.
For Blue Goose, number 17, Aguion.
17, Aguion in for Turiel for Blue Goose. Crew's going to have to hold their substitution. And Agursha clears here. Kwesi Weston on the chase now with the center back. Ball bounces. You do not want to let that happen with Kwesi Weston coming in on you. And he slides in to try and win the ball. And it looks like he's going to get a foul called on him here by Alex Conley. Did not like the slide from Kwesi Weston right at the end. So Blue Goose will have an opportunity here with the ball at their feet to restart possession. And here will come the Krewe substitution. And this will be J.P. Costa, one of the coaches at the local club here, Krewe Rush. He'll take the captain's armband from Albert Montregal, who put in a good shift as well. J.P. Costa's been at Krewe now for 3 or 4 years. Solid defender and defensive midfielder. He'll come in. It looks like he's going to come in to shore up that space right in front of the back line. A Brazilian who's been in Lafayette now for 3 or 4 years. Crew's unable to control the ball at the touchline. This is going to be a corner for Blue Goose, who looks to take it fast. It's going to be Benesa with the left-footed in-swinger here, and it looks like everybody but Gasper is going to be, Gasper and Scott, the goalkeeper, are going to be in the box for this one. Here comes Benesa with a good ball in. 4 wins it off the crossbar. Crew's got to clear here, and it looks like that's going to be a goal kick. Crew's let off the hook right there. Good header there from Waters off of a great ball into a dangerous area by Benesa. Long ball played, and the center back went up high. Kwesi Weston takes it with his foot, looks to clip it over for Landreneau. Landreneau did well there to win the ball. Kwesi just wasn't able to find him on the pass back. 50-50 ball. Blue Goose is able to win. Kidwell on the ball here. It's a 4v3 until Axel gets back. Axel did well to get back. Deflection. J.P. Costa is able to play the ball on the ground there. Ooh, and a big tackle there, too, on Geoffroy. And that was a strong tackle by the Blue Goose midfielder. Looked clean, got ball. Krewe throw here. Fellini's going to clear. Kwesi Weston up for it on the 50-50. Comes off of his shoulder. Gasper plays it. Blue Goose is first to that ball, and they're able to play a ball through. 14 was looking for Kidwell there. Lanson's out to clear. Kwesi Weston does a good job to get to the ball first, and he's going to close fast. Landreneau's the other guy, other player, Krewe player up there with him. Keeper Scott clears. Fellini wins at midfield. Yeah, we got to be close to time here, huh, Coach?
Yeah, I'd say we're close to time. Referees checking watches. Here we go.
Yeah, the fourth official, Mark Miller, appears to have looked at his watch a couple times. It looks like we're close here if we're not done. Crew's almost across the finish line with 3 points here. But Blue Goose has not made this easy. They did not quit when they went down 3-0. Big switch there from Blue Goose. And now for the Crew, it's just got to be anywhere but the box, right? Anywhere will do for the Crew. And that'll be a little bit of time waste in there from Gonzalez. He's going to get a yellow for that. So we're probably looking at one, maybe two more phases of play here for Blue Goose. They got to make something happen here. Center Alex Conley doing what you're supposed to do and reminding Gonzalez that you can't toss the ball into the stands.
Yeah, and I think these guys need to be a little bit careful because my understanding these cards might accumulate where if you get a certain amount over the course of the season, you might have to sit out. So, but again, to go back to earlier, Blue Goose definitely put a lot of pressure on Crewe tonight. I think as fans, we're going to be excited to get out of here with the 3-1 lead. As coaching staff, I definitely know is going to go. It's going to go back, watch the film, and have a lot of things to work on in training. But again, I just want to give credit to the coaching staff for maintaining their composure, continuing to encourage the boys to keep playing their style of play, even when they were putting pressure on us there. And easily could have 25 easily could have put that little bender in when he beat the keeper, but referee's checking the watch again. I think hopefully blows the whistle. Things are getting a little chippy here.
A smart play there by Axel Agersha. I think he knew it was coming and let it happen. There was a foul there on 14 for Blue Goose on Axel Agersha. Lanson's just going to play this one long. Center's checked his watch a couple of times now. Expecting a whistle here soon. Good header one there from Carrasco. Scott with the ball. He's going to play it long again. We're into about 4 or 5 minutes of injury time here. Blue Goose looking to switch. Jean-Fro there and does a good job of winning the foul there. A little bit of desperation setting in for Blue Goose there. Trying to get Jean-Fro to get up. And that'll be it. That'll be the final whistle. So the Crew see their first game won. 3 points off of 3 goals and 1 conceded. Goals by Juan Braz, Kwesi Weston, and Axel Agersha. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. We're going to get Coach's final thoughts on the game in a second. We know Coach Joanne will be happy with the 3 points. Next week's game, I'll get information on next week's game while Coach Daniel provides you guys with his final thoughts on tonight's game.
Yeah, honestly, with things opening night of the season for both teams, I think for the Crew, they're excited to get out of here with the 3-1 win result. I think if you're coach, though, you definitely got some things to work on. And again, we alluded to it earlier. These guys haven't had a whole lot of time to train and practice together. So defensively, there was some miscues. However, I am curious to see if who was our center back who got subbed out? Jawan Braz. Hopefully there's nothing. It was nothing more than a decision to hold him out. Looks like a little bit of a soft tissue injury, but with him and Ricky in there, I felt like we really controlled things the first half as far as defensively. Offensively, we look dangerous, and that's great. We're going to score goals. We got a shot stopper in goal. I think if we, continue to build defensively some of our tactics and principles, it should be fun to watch this team play over the course of this season because you got some very special attacking players. Junior Duran is, I had the privilege of watching him play in high school and in club when he was just 4 years ago, it seemed like, and he was lighting the scene up. Paul Muir, I think there was a lot of opportunities for him to get on the scoreboard tonight, and just a little bit of timing issues. So he's one who, this offense starts clicking. We're going to score goals. I know the coaching staff is going to get in there and work on some of these defensive miscues. If you're listening and you're a Blue Goose fan, I think you got to stay encouraged. They didn't give up. They fought to the end. They had opportunities to tie this thing back up. So, their coach definitely over there encouraging them. Hey, the result on the scoreboard says we lost by 2. However, our play says, things could have been a little bit more even. Overall, a great night here in Lafayette, Louisiana. I'm a little bit biased, but I do love the venue here. The fans are on top of the benches and right by the field. So when you're sitting out there, you're on top of the action. So overall, we hope to see you next week. Here at Knight Field.
Yeah, beautiful venue. Thank you to LCA for working with us to allow us to be here. Great first game at Knight Field. 3-1 victory by the Krewe. Again, your goal scorers are Juan Braz, Kwesi Weston, and Axel Agersha. Please join us next week, May 18th at 7 p.m. Big one. It's a big one. The Krewe will be taking on Little Rock Rangers. This has kind of been dubbed by some who follow the USL 2 as the early game of the season for the Krewe's conference. So join us next week, 7 p.m. Knight Field, May 18th, against Little Rock Rangers, one of the oldest clubs in USL 2 in this conference, and a good program. Blue Goose, thank you for coming out. We hope everybody gets home safe tonight, and we look forward to everybody joining us next week for a big one against Little Rock Rangers.